Hello everybody and welcome back to another video of Regulation MA on Pokemon Showdown. Today we're playing just some more best of 3 and we're playing with the same team we played as last time. There is just a small difference. Instead of Sinister, I have King Gambit, and that's because I realized my King Gambit and Fluid matchup was really bad. So I decided to add King Gambit to make it a lot easier. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Let's just get into the very first battle. Let's go. Alright. We're up against Phoenix Burner, interesting, and we have Tailwind Focus Sash, Aerodactyl, another GALLADE with Scope Lens, so it has a hidden crit chance. I also believe Leaf Blade and Psycho Cut have hidden crit chance. We have a King Gambit, Black Glasses, Fluid, and Torkoal. That could be an issue. And okay, so the problem here is that they can kind of put down my tail trick room, and also they have Torkoal. King Gambit is a fine lead. The problem is really their GALLADE is an issue, especially if they can crit other moves. They shouldn't be able to crit Sacred Sword though. King Gambit. The question is, are they gonna lead with their Aerodactyl? Is the question. I'm gonna say they probably will not. So it's kind of hard to say who's best here. Ron does have that Will-O-Wisp, though it probably dies to one crit Leaf Blade. Oh wait, no, wait, I just couldn't read. It's not Mega GALLADE, but isn't Sharpness like really big boost to like I'm gonna try to play. Oh wait, frick. Frick. Well, I guess we're doing this now. Okay, so basically, I wasn't sure what to lead, so now I've timed out. Oh boy. Well, here's the problem. Why did I also have to time out? Well, so that's so stupid of me to time out. And if you don't know, if when you time out in Pokemon, it just picks 4 random Pokemon. Or is it the first 4 Pokemon? I'm not sure. Almost looks like it picks your first 4 Pokemon, but what do I do here? I guess I can like do this maybe, because I have to assume okay, well, I expected I was going to live that, but I guess that's the power of a critical hit. But yeah, this game is pretty much lost immediately. This is the second time I faced GALLADE, and in my opinion, King Gambit GALLADE is actually a bad matchup for me, and that's really unfortunate, especially since nobody uses GALLADE, because it's not a terrible Pokemon, it's just the opportunity cost of using it over literally any other Mega Pokemon is too high for most people. Well, this is going so bad, I might as well just throw every egg into this basket. Eggs. Declaim. Yeah, I didn't even KO. Wow, I did so little. 56%, wow. Well, let's try to not time out this time around, because that pretty much ended the game for me. So, let's GALLADE King Gambit. Let's see here. This is a extremely bulky, a very specially bulky Fluid here. Okay, what do I do? I think they have speed on their King Gambit. So I'm gonna use Golden in the back, seems pretty strong. And we have Lasmon. We didn't get to see who they picked. Oh, we did see. Okay, this is their team. Incineroar honestly looks fine here. Yeah. Okay, this is a good lead for me because I have iron head pressure. Yeah, I just iron head trick room here. Even if I take a move best, I'm fine. I have a lot of special defense investment, so I was always going to live that. So here, one of the unfortunate things about not having a Kowtow cleaves that I can't really hit for bigger ref here. We do get the flinch, which is nice, but they only have hyper voice, so I don't know if I would have died to that. Here's the deal, I am certainly OHKOing them with a low kick, so I think they're going to protect so they don't die to it. Oh, I was wrong, they didn't. Okay, that's really surprising, because I could have very much OHKO'd them there. This is kind of difficult because if they protect here, listen, okay, I have Unseen Fist when I Mega Evolve, which is both good and bad. The good thing is that I do like a billion damage with it. Just stack kick, they do a stacking, that sucks. The problem is that if I attack through protect, my special defense drops will go through. I want to read them to protect, but also like they could also switch here. I switch an instant here so I have like fake out and extra, not a fake out, just basically damage. Well, that's so good for me. Getting rid of King Gambit could maybe seal the game here. What's the last Pokemon? GALLADE, okay. Here's the deal. GALLADE is not beating the rest of my Pokemon here. While they can KO, GALLADE Throat Chop will finish off a Rigorath. Yeah, no dog KO, but now they can win. Because GALLADE cannot beat Rigorath in a 1v1 here. Can it even Sacred Sword even KO my Incineroar? I mean, if they crit, oh, that's just a clean KO. Okay, that's good to know. Oh wait, that did so little. That did so little. Wait, what? Oh wait, we might lose here, honestly. Okay, why does my Psychic do so little to the GALLADE? Oh wow, thank you now. Well, looks like we're losing it. That sucks, but like a trick room team who's faster than me and have GALLADE plus Gambit can be really difficult. Honestly, GALLADE is a difficult matchup. Thankfully, it's a very uncommon Pokemon for people to bring, so hopefully we won't be seeing it again. And yeah, it was just what I talked about before, about like opportunity cost, and that isn't great for it. In hindsight, I could have technically like switched in for Rigorath for my Golurk, but like yeah, I should have done that, because then I had Trick Room and like, yeah, no, I guess I just thought I was going to win the 1-1 for Rigorath. Yeah, this shit again. So now we're playing another like Tailwind team, which is problematic for me. Oh, Mega Chandelure has a shit high special defense stat. We're definitely bringing Chandelure here, I feel like. This looks so bad for me. Well, I can at least do Rigorath. The problem is Instant is only a good lead if they don't lead King Gambit, which I feel like they will. So let me bring my own King Gambit here. And maybe Instant is fine. If I even get up a Trick Room, this too cool look here. Honestly, the problem with my team right now is that I feel like Rotom is just not providing as much as I was kind of hoping it would. Because normally I have it for King Gambit, but if I already have a counter to King Gambit, so why am I doing it? Would you look at that? It's Sneasler Dragonite, okay. I will always take one close combat, but let me do something else instead. Switching Golden. Throat Chop. Oh yeah, that sucks. Though I should always lead everything here. Oh yeah. Alright. Staying alive. here's my thought process. Sneasler is dead to a single sidekick, so I think it's switching into King Gambit here. You're multi-scale. Let me switch in Incineroar for the Intimidate and hit Long Rush the Sneasler slot. Oh, it's for Vigoraph. Oh yeah, well this is still nice because I can get damage down on for Vigoraph. Dragon Claw here, but it doesn't actually do very much. I think Throat Chop plus Ice Punch should KO for Vigoraph. They went with a very oh, does this KO? I think it will. Yeah, I just didn't want to lower my defenses again because then I would be dead. So I have a couple different options here. It's really just protect mind game. Okay. How slow is Chandelure? Looks like I'm going to be faster than it. In Trick Room. I'm just gonna make a Bolt Beater protecting Chandelure. Yeah, I don't know why they Mega Evolve there. It looks like I won't be KOing Dragonite, no. Oh what, that's fine, because I have King Gambit here. How do we make the most out of this turn? I think there's Sneasler's always switching in here. Yeah, no, definitely, because I have Throat Chop. Also, like, my only dark move is Sucker Punch. I'm gonna Flare Blitz. Maybe it's... I'm gonna Parting Shot and Iron Head. Oh, I guess, yeah, they were just gonna protect. That was kind of stupid of me. They have to dedicate at least one attack into Vigoraph to stop Trick Room. And I don't think I feel like I need as much HP on Instant as I can. Yeah, I need to get rid of this Sneasler here. Wait, actually no, let me Helping Hand, Iron Hand. Because I cannot see them not KOing Sneasler. Vigoraph, yeah. This is where things get interesting. Because what will my opponent do? I really want to get... I'm going to protect and Throat Chop the Dragonite. Because I'm threatening a Sucker Punch. So therefore, I can... Oh, I'm also threatening Fake Out. Are they just going to like... What if... No, because they have extreme speed. The thing is, Fake Out would KO Dragonite here. So honestly, what do they do here? I feel like because I'm threatening a Fake Out, they can protect Dragonite. That's the object. Fair enough. I'm just going to Sucker Punch Chandelure here. There's literally no downside to doing that. Now here's the problem. Chandelure's special attack stack is sky high. I live. Okay, did not expect that, and also that did absolutely nothing to it. 17%, bro. This have I forgotten? Am I overreacting with its? Let me just find out how high is Chandelure. Mega Shan. Hello. Isn't Chandelure with a C? Give me 2 seconds, guys. Chandelure Mega, which is apparently illegal. 175. That is a lot, but Incineroar also like completely walls it. I had a pretty bad lead in my opinion against my opponent, so you know what? I lead Incin this time because it's better damage. Hopefully we're not seeing a King Gambit lead here because it would complicate things a lot. There's maybe an argument for me just to go for Vigoraph, King Gambit again to make sure they don't lead King Gambit, but like their lead was honestly fine here. Chandelure. Ah, okay, yeah, that makes sense if I let King Gambit. Okay, I know what they're doing here. So you might think a Trick Room would be possible here, but the combination of Sunny Day plus Heat Wave would completely blow up my Vigoraph. My best option is just a Parting Shot here to lower the special attack. So yeah, this is why it was good I switched to an Incineroar lead, because it allowed me to be able to lead better against Chandelure. Honestly, I don't think Heatwave plus Moonblast is ever KOing Rigorath, so I have a pretty safe protect here, and I'm protected from Encore thanks to Armor Tail. They also just miss, so I mean that's unlucky. I'm just gonna double Whimsicott here. Honestly, I'm not losing my Koran Iron Hands to my King Gambit to a Heatwave, and even if I did, like, I can just get in Golurk here, which would be fine. Also, removing the option for Tailwind later on in the game could be nice. This set I have on King Gambit is really a double-edged sword. That was so bad. Oh, great. Well, that was a really double-edged sword because, like, on one hand, Sucker Punch is great outside of Trick Room, but like inside of Trick Room, it really sucks not having Kowtow Cleave. Yeah, is this a speed tie? The thing is, they have Tailwind, but also have Trick Room, so like, well, only one way to find out. The thing is, Chandelure isn't that big of a problem with Incineroar, honestly. The problem here really becomes if Heatwave did 36%. If they win the speed tie and just KO King Gambit, like, I'm in trouble. Okay, do I KO here? Crit. Okay, yeah, with the crit I definitely do. I'm not sure, like, why I need to get the KO. I'm just gonna protect and Sucker Punch here, because I think it's worth it sacking King Gambit. Here's the play. Please just hit, thank you. He's multi-scale, which is really important here. The reason why it's so important that he's multi-scale is because if he was inner focused, I wouldn't be able to fake him out. But now I can. Now I switch between Golurk and Throat Chop, since I really cannot. Wait, no, yeah. This is gonna sound paranoid, right? But, like, I'm just going to stay in so they don't freaking Encore me or something. Listen, I know it sounds weird, but like, I'm really far ahead, so like, I can afford to like make some weird plays. Psychic again and switching Golurk so I can reset Intimidate. Like, I guess if they Dragon Clawed Instant, that would be kind of annoying. Yeah, they do a low kick as I expected. Now my opponent is in trouble because I threaten an Ice Punch. Yeah, we just use it to forfeit here. Really just showing off how strong this combo of Pokemon are, and this also is a good, like, also a good showing of how what I also changed for last time was also that King Gambit here as this set, which is interesting because if you didn't know, like, King Gambit has two good dark moves, Kowtow Cleave and Sucker Punch, but when you run the Copal Berry, which I should have probably explained, it halves the damage of fighting type attacks, which King Gambit is 4 times weak to. So the thought process is that you run Copal Berry and Low Kick, which makes your King Gambit matchup good, and it allows you to hit like Sneaseless Close Combat, for example. Yes. And basically, the problem is you really want to have priority of King Gambit, so you run Sucker Punch. If you didn't know, Sucker Punch is a really powerful move because it's 70 power and has priority, but it only works if the opponent attacks, which in my opinion makes it really good, because the main Pokemon you want to hit with Sucker Punch is Chandelure, for example, Scarf Typhlosion, which are like all these ghost types, and Basket Legion, and they usually want to attack you. And so we don't have Kowtow Cleave, which is just higher base power and doesn't have accuracy, which is better inside of Trick Room because you can hit like for Rigorath and ghost types with it, but it doesn't allow you to priority outside of Tailwind or Trick Room. You know what? Normally we only play 2 games, but I'm feeling like playing another one. Yeah. Okay. Mother freaking piece of shish. I already know what this video is gonna be called. Stop with the Gallade. If you didn't know, I played a game before I started recording, and I also faced goddamn Gallade. This time it's Quick Claw and Skill Swap. Oh boy, this is gonna be like, this is giving what's it called, Cell Edge, what's it called, Sharpness. Okay, so this is a Sun-centered team, so that could be an issue for sure. Okay. how do we do this? We definitely need Incineroar. Then we have King Gambit in the back. The question is, who should the last Pokemon be? So, GALLADE here, Golduck, is really strong into like everything here, honestly. Yeah, okay. I was about to argue why I shouldn't use it, but like, in the thought, it's just good into everything. I wanted to use Blastoise here because, you know, like, fire type. Is that an air cutter? Air cutter Charizard, okay. Sure. Ah, noodles. My opponent does do the smart thing here, and Leader King Gambit to get the boost, and I also just noticed that their trick on Rotom. So, if you didn't know, trick switches to 2 items with the user and the target, so their Rotom is gonna gain a Citrus Berry, and I'm gonna lose my Citrus Berry and gain the Choice Scarf, which would essentially lock me into Trick Room. Annoying? Yes. Can I also deal with it? Yes. Switching King Gambit for the for Rigoraph. Question is, should I Flare Blitz or should I Parting Shot? For the sake of keeping Instant alive, which I probably need in the later parts of this game, let's Parting Shot. I'm pretty sure they're just gonna Hydro Pump, though they could also just Electro Whip. Though I'm just gonna switch in here. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna Helping Hands, Low Kick. I don't know if it KOs their King Gambit, because they do have the Trouble Barrier, which has the damage of Low Kick, but it's worth a shot. Also, like, I always get a bit confused when I see these sets. They're like, this is also a no protect King Gambit. I just noticed. Sword Stance. Problem with like these sets is that they're better off against other King Gambits, but they're not good. Another crit, wow, another Helping Hand critically low kick. 2 games in a row. I'm noticing right now this team only has 2 Pokemon of Protect. Okay, that is really good for me and really bad for my opponent. If you didn't know, the best way of beating Trick Room, and they forfeited. Okay, so basically, if you didn't know, the best way of stalling out Trick Room is to use the move Protect. It also can make, like, put you scenarios where you have to, like, guess what Pokemon is going to protect. Yeah. Well, that game was a fluke for sure. That happens when the opponent in low ladder. Okay, one more game, because that wasn't really a game, you know, it was like really short. Alright, we have our next opponent here. Yoshi, wahoo! Okay, we have Milotic, which is always a pain. With Coil and Hypnosis, we'll hate to see that. Glamora, Whimsicott, which I would be surprised to see here. Sword Stance Mega Scizor, which could be an issue, but not the end of the world. Incineroar and Mega Dragonite. Okay. I'm looking at this, and Rotom looks like a good lead. It has a positive matchup into this, can burn this, and also good against this. Is it worth it leading with Trick Room though? I feel like Frigoraph is always the best lead for this team. Who are bringing in the back? Here's the deal. Blastoise would be nice because I don't get affected by Intimidate. Then I'm thinking Incin or King Gambit. I feel like King Gambit is better against, like, they're both good here, and then they're just better against some Pokemon here. I think I'm gonna run King Gambit, cause I don't know if, like, they only have 2 physical attackers on this team. Yeah. We do see Glamora here. I think turn 1, let's just get some damage. Psychic their Glamora, take a Sludge Bomb, and then just why don't we like Psychic here? Then Willow. This is hard. This Glamora. Okay, no. Hydro Pump Psychic, because I want damage on the Milotic. Oh. See, I don't. Oh, of course, it's because they wanted Milotic to be faster here. I'm gonna Helping Hand Roll switch the Milotic to get damage on it. The problem is really the defense boost really suck. Like the defense boost and the hypnosis spamming is a problem. No poison thankfully. Big damage on my Lodic, switching King Gambit. And they call. Okay, what do we do now? Okay, hear me out. Protect for Rigorath, switch back into Rotom to avoid the Earth Power and avoid a hypnosis on Rigorath. Sludge Bomb and Coil. Okay, this isn't likely to work out, but let's Helping Hand Volt Switch and hope we get the KO. Yeah, they just protect, which I now remember means I'm actually dead to one more. So this strategy is not going to work. Yeah, I know this is looking like a losing match already. You get the Volt Switch off, so that's nice. However, we're looking pretty doomed because they can just hypno. Oh my god, there's no way my opponent just did that. Are you kidding me? Okay, so if you guys did not know, King Gambit's ability is called Defiant, which means every time it takes a stat drop against +2 attack. Now, if I had Kowtow Cleave, I would have pretty much won the game because, well, Kowtow Cleave ignores accuracy, but I don't. Okay, we do just take out the my Lodic. The only problem is that we took a accuracy drop, meaning that all of our moves are now 75% accurate, which I don't think I have to explain to you guys, but that's not very high. Spiky Shield makes sense here. We do hit again, surprisingly. They probably will just Bug Bite, but not the target I thought they would. Now, besides if I'm missing something, this is looking pretty good. Who is the last Pokemon is the question. If it's Incineroar, they've probably lost. I think I'm just gonna Helping Hand Water Spout here. Probably a Protect on Scizor, yeah. A critical hit doesn't matter, and yeah, Incineroar's the last Pokemon. Here's the deal. Incineroar can Parting Shot to lower our special attack, but at full HP, I think we're still getting a knockout here. Let's see. Darkest Lariat to lower the power of Water Spout, but it still is a KO. So here's the deal. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you guys. If our opponent had not thrown the game for no reason, we would have lost. The turn that particularly lost us the game was here. Yeah, here. So when I switch in my King Gambit, if my opponent clicks Hypnosis on Rigorath, they win the game because I can't get up Trick Room. They Muddy Water, which is already risky when Kangol could be in the back and just so unoptimal. I'm thinking after this I'm going to switch Rotom's Volt Switch to Thunderbolt because I want the damage increase, but what do I do here? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that my Lolic has the ability Competitive, which is not defined but for special attacks, so no, we can't lead Incineroar at all. Yeah, no, we just need to have that Thunderbolt instead of Volt Switch. We have to change up our strategy, right? Because this isn't working. Maybe King Gambit in the lead instead of Rigorath. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Well, interesting. They changed the lead a lot. This is confusing to me, but it's actually good for me because I get the boost, and also the Dragonite doesn't have much against my King Gambit. However, Dracomedia would destroy my Rotom, so let's just double protect here. That's an awesome shiny. I didn't actually know the Mega Dragonite was actually blue. That's amazing. I love that. Probably just low kick the Incin because we would rather get the damage at Incin than Dragonite, and then see if we live Dracometeor. Oh, we do live a Dracometeor. Oh, I just thought we were dead, honestly. It's important to break multi-scale. Yeah, we see like that was one of the advantages of having the KO, of having what's it called, what's it called, a volt switch, because then we could get it for Rigra for free here. I don't think Rigra can die to anything here, but I'm just going to sucker punch Seesaw, because right now the Dragon Knight can't do a whole lot. Yeah, this should never KO, I don't think so. Oh freak, it did KO, okay. Well then I should have just protected the Frigoraph, which I don't know why I didn't. I just thought I would live that. Okay, well that makes the game a lot more difficult for me. Also, looks like another Sucker Punch won't KO their thing here. I think I just have to Hail Mary Water Spout here and protect King Gambit. Let it work. Oh, we're faster. Are we speed tying? Wait, are we speed? Am I speed tying their Scissor or something? Okay, here's the deal. We just Sucker Punch Milotic. Wait, yeah, we Sucker Punch Milotic and Ice Beam the Dragonite. Oh wait, no, it's just so risky. Like, they aren't going to attack on Milotic, so it's not worth it. Yeah, yeah, Coil. Yes, this is why it's important we did not do that. How much did we see how much we took from Muddy Water? It looks like we probably live it. So I'm gonna Ice Beam the Dragonite. One comes Draco Meteor, doesn't KO it. Okay, do they give us again, bro? Another one. Oh yeah, this Milotic is so dead. We're very, very dead. Alright, boys, we do finish off with a win here. This is also one of the hidden powers of Blastoise, is that it actually can take a lot of attacks. And yeah, we're able to win. This is why I also talked, I think in my last video I might have talked about why I didn't use, why I used Scald over like Muddy Water on Milotic. It's because like it's just so bad against King Gambit, Muddy Water, and also because of Wild Guard. But anyway, this was a nice video. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a bit longer than usual, but I had a good time. My ranking has gone up since last time, so that's nice. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video and have a great VGC and TMNT day. And if not, then it is what it is. Bye.